Hi, this is Thomas Benner, and I'm recording this video especially for Mike Haslip, who wrote a question into our Adobe user group. He wrote, I have a question about animate. I'm trying to animate a logo so that it floats up from the bottom, stops about 2/3 of the way up the stage, then glows. My question is, can I do all this on one timeline? I made the motion tweens, but the glow effect is applied to the whole symbol, and I want it to come up, stop for a few frames, then glow. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn off the text layer so we don't need to see his question anymore. And I'm going to move to my moving ball layer. I've set up these layers in advance, a moving ball layer and a glowing ball layer. And he's going to be animating a logo. I'm just going to do a simple circle here. So I go to my oval tool, I hold down Option Shift and draw out a circle. I'm going to select that circle and I'm going to change its fill to this nice blue gradient. So there's my graphic. That's the equivalent of his logo. And at the beginning of the timeline, I'm going to place it at the bottom, right below the stage. And I don't need to right now, actually. I need to make a symbol for this. So I'm going to go and create a new symbol. Let me get rid of the old one I had in there. And call this ball. I guess you would call yours logo because you want to animate a logo. I'm going to choose a movie clip symbol because it has the most options. A graphic symbol would work as well. But I'm going to choose movie clip. Click OK. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my graphic, copy it. I'm actually going to cut it. I don't even need it on the main timeline anymore. Go back inside my symbol, and I'm going to paste in the center. And I'm going to adjust it so it actually is where I want it to be. There it is. Great. So there's my symbol, ball. So let's go back to the main timeline. And what I want to do now is grab an instance of this symbol, put it below the stage, so it's not visible at the beginning. Then I want to go to the 2-second mark because that's where I want the symbol to move, symbol instance, I'm sorry. This is a symbol in the library. On the stage, this is known as a symbol instance. This is an important distinction in Animate. I'm going to take this instance of the symbol, and at this 2-second mark, I'm going to go ahead and drag it up. Let's create a keyframe. Bingo, there we go. And I'm going to drag it up. And if I scrub, you see there it is below the stage at the 2-second mark. There it snaps up about 2/3 the way up. Now we want it to move from below the stage to appear 2/3 the way up. So that's where we're going to add a tween. I'm going to choose a classic tween. And if I scrub through, there you can see at the 2-second mark. And I'm going to, later it disappears at the 2-second mark. I did that on purpose because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a glowing ball. I'm going to select this instance and copy. Go to my top layer for the glowing ball, insert a keyframe or blank keyframe. It would do the same thing. Both commands would give you the same thing. And then I'm going to do edit, paste in place. So it may not look different right now on the stage, but if I hide the moving ball there, you'll see that the first 2 seconds this top layer is blank and the ball appears on this top layer at the 2-second mark. Now I'm going to go ahead and introduce a glow. Select my instance on the stage, go to the Properties panel, click the plus sign, and choose whatever glow I want. There's several different glows in here. There's a gradient glow, there's a glow. Let's do the gradient glow just for fun, see what that does. Well, you know what? I'm playing with this gradient glow. I'm not really impressed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that gradient glow. I can't see the bottom. There we go. Oops. Let's delete it. There we go. Let's add a regular glow. That's what I get for playing. We can have any color we want. Let's choose something that's going to stand out in the blue background. Let's choose this maroon red. Increase the size of the glow. I'm going to bump up the strength even higher. All right. I'm really going to bump this up. There we go. So let me turn back on my visibility of my two layers. If I scrub through, the ball rises in the first 2 seconds, then at the 2-second mark the glow appears and is visible all the way to the end. Now, Mark said that he wanted the ball to rise, stay there for a brief time, and then he wanted the glow to appear. Well, that's easy enough to do. I'm going to select the entire frame span. There we go. And move it over to say the 3-second mark. Then I'm going to have the ball on this layer be visible for 1 second. Let's insert a keyframe. Bingo. So let's go over what's happening. On the moving ball layer, the ball rises for the first 2 seconds. And when it hits this keyframe, then it just locks it into position and stays put for 1 second. It's on that layer. Then we move to the next layer where it glows, and it glows for 1 second. So there you go. That should take care of what you were asking for.